Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Well, you're looking live from our Skyview 22 camera atop the Homewood Suites on the river overlooking downtown Savannah.
Yeah, see them out there dredging the river this morning. Already busy on this Tuesday morning. We're so glad you're starting your Tuesday with us. I'm Chris Tatum.
And I'm Ashley Garrett. Let's get a check of that certified most accurate forecast now with meteorologist Jonathan Myers. Jonathan, you're saying it's another rainy day on tap.
And well, it depends on where you are, Ashley. Closer to the coast, less chances of rain, but yeah, that rainy day, especially inland areas west of I-95 this afternoon. So here's that forecast. Starting things off mild and muggy this morning. A few sprinkles are out there, but overall the morning shouldn't see a whole lot of rain. Mid 70s, mid to upper 80s for highs. I notice inland showers and storms, downpours will be likely for some of you west of I-95 this afternoon. We'll continue to see that chance for rain also into the evening with those low 80s. And you see little light rain right at the coast this morning. Most of that now is moved off of Hilton Head and now is just east of Tybee. And we'll see maybe a sprinkle or two along the coast over about the next maybe 30 minutes. But our forecast for today, the best chance for rain, of course, will come after lunchtime today with those scattered showers and storms with some downpours and temperatures really warming up. Get ready for some hot and humid weather by the end of the work week. Highs in the 90s by Thursday. I'll detail that for you in less than 10 minutes.
Well, Jonathan, when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic, South Carolina is no longer in a state of emergency. Governor Henry McMaster says it's no longer necessary. Over the course of the pandemic, Governor McMaster issued 30 separate emergency declarations. Those allowed him to create several temporary restrictions aimed at slowing down the spread of the disease. The governor is praising his team of experts for guiding the state through the pandemic.
We never did shut down in South Carolina. We slowed down. And as a result, now we are on the rebound. We're moving ahead. We're not digging out of the hole that some of our fellow states are in, but rather we are blasting off and have great opportunity.
Well, let's talk vaccines now. The South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control reports 38% of the population is fully vaccinated and 46% have had at least one dose. Meantime, the Georgia Department of Public Health reports 34% of the Peach State's population is fully vaccinated. 41% have received at least one dose.
Well, the global microchip shortage having a big effect on the car industry here in our area. The microchip is what runs all of the technology on cars. Emma Hamilton this morning shows us what that short supply at dealerships means to your buying a car.
21 years in the car business, never seen anything like it.
The pandemic is partially to blame. Between factories having to shut down during the global health crisis and a fire at a Japanese factory back in March, microchips are hard to come by.
It's real for us. We're at any given time, we have, 800-900 cars company-wide. On the ground right now, we're probably 20% of that.
J.C. Lewis Ford General Manager James Eady says the trade-in value right now is sky high, with the supply being so low. He says people are turning to their online platform and shopping there, but then waiting weeks and months until the car can actually get here. On the flip side of that, auto repair shops like Integrity Auto Repair in Savannah has seen business go way up as people decide to fix their vehicles rather than buying new ones.
For us, it's just put a ton of demand on us and a ton of stress on us to make sure we're still providing the customer service that we need to take care of people, because this may be the only car that they're going to get for a while.
How long do you think that we could see this shortage? Do you have any type of estimate?
I don't have any personal estimate, but from what I'm hearing kind of on the street from other manufacturers and general managers, we could be looking at this another 12, 18 months.
What I'm seeing from industry reports is their supply is coming back up, but there's a long supply chain.
And the number of microchips in a car varies. The general manager at J.C. Lewis Ford, though, says a basic F-150 has about 15 microchips. Top of the line F-150, though, he says, has about 65.
It is 6:34 now, and Savannah police need your help this morning to find whoever shot someone in the Edgemere-Sackville neighborhood. Authorities say they found the victim early yesterday morning near the corner of 58th and Cedar Streets. They say they believe that victim wandered there after getting shot somewhere else. Anyone with information about this shooting should call Savannah PD. And a second teenager is in jail this morning, charged in connection to a deadly shooting at a Savannah apartment complex. Authorities say it happened at the Bricktown Flats off Middle Ground Road on May 13th. Savannah police say Travis Edwards was killed. 17-year-old Harold Robertson, you see him there on your screen, was arrested Saturday. 16-year-old Terry Rucker was arrested last month. Both teenagers have been charged with murder.
Well, 15 people out of their homes after a car slammed into the side of it. Look at the damage it left there. Police say the driver only had a learner's permit. And our Stephen Moody spoke with that homeowner, by the way, to find out how he's going to come back from that loss.
It all started with a frantic phone call.
Daughter called me. She was panicking like, "Daddy, what happened?" You know what I'm saying? So I guess the neighbor who stayed across the street from here called my daughter and told her somebody ran into my house.
The damage can be seen from the roadway. According to the Savannah Fire Department, in total, 9 adults and 6 children are without a home. But the homeowner is thankful because it could have been so much worse.
I'm just thankful that, nobody got hurt. All this materialistic stuff, we can definitely replace that, but you can't replace no life. So you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm just thankful ain't nobody got hurt, and it's condemned. I got to move up. Right now, I ain't got nowhere to stay.
One shining light is the community support.
There'll come a time you think you ain't got nobody till you really fall rock bottom, and then you realize everybody there for you, and everybody was showing love. Like I appreciate it.
And police say, by the way, that driver could face charges for only driving with that learner's permit. The Red Cross helping the folks who lived at that house find a new place to stay.
It is 6:36 now, and a Georgia family is suing the city of Atlanta, its mayor, and other leaders in the death of 8-year-old Sequoia Turner. This comes nearly 1 year after the child was shot and killed while inside a car with her mom in Fulton County.
And I just would like to start with reminding everyone of how we even came to this space. That Charmaine Turner and a friend were literally on their way home. And as they were attempting to get home, they were faced with a barricade in City of Atlanta streets. A street that was public, that should have been a thoroughfare, that should have been a safe way home. And they were not able to get home that night safely.
Turner's mother tried to get around a makeshift barricade in the street created by an armed group that was watching over the Wendy's where police shot and killed Rayshard Brooks. As she drove around, someone opened fire. The girl's family says the city should have removed armed vigilantes like that from the streets.
We're here for accountability. Everyone that was in cause of this happening. How could you let protesters take over Busy Street in Atlanta and let no one go down that street to patrol? People saying that they standing for something, falling for anything. We're just here for accountability.
Well, Atlanta police say as many as 4 people fired at Turner's car, but only 19-year-old Julian Conley has been arrested and charged. Conley says he witnessed the shooting, but he also says he's innocent.
Well, Long County health leaders are making sure students there are ready to head back to school this fall, despite the fact summer break just started. They're hosting a back-to-school clinic at 8 o'clock this morning so kids can get their required shots, hearing, vision, even dental checkups. And it is right now 6:38. Coming up, of course, important repairs underway at one of Southeast Georgia's most popular attractions.
And as we're starting the day off, let's look live at Tybee this morning. Lots of clouds out there. It is muggy, and temperature out of the beachfront this morning starting off in the upper 70s. And look at that real feel. Feels like 83 there at Tybee right now. More showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. I'll track out who will see some downpours this afternoon right after the break. And you can keep up with that certified most accurate forecast throughout the day. Just download our WJCL 22 News app.
And as we head to break, a nice look from Tybee, another look. This time we're looking at a surfer on this Tuesday morning. He is braving those waves this morning on a Tuesday morning where you can see more clouds than sun. This is what it's going to be for most of the day, folks. So a full look at your certified most accurate forecast is coming up. We'll be right back.